Welcome back to...
What? Why'd you stop?
Because I saw your mouth.
You saw my mouth? So my mouth is just existing and it made you stop?
Yep, it was moving.
I think someone wants a kiss. Who am I? Guess not.
Welcome back to Boring Reviews. You're doing it again.
Obviously. Nick here.
Annoyed there.
Where? Oh. And we are pleasantly interested in reacting to
An Average Birthday Party in the 80s by Sarah Millican. And please tell me, sorry, I'm going to cut you off again. So I wanted to make one comment on our last video.
Still mad
and Nick kept talking and talking and talking and talking. He's like, well, you should have just said it. Should have jumped in. So now I'm finding the opportunity, so you can't be mad. I'm just saying, I hope
bitter,
this...
Right?
No, not at all. Why would I be bitter? I'm hoping that this video has something to do with... You're feeling very close. Like, you're in my bubble right
Sorry,
now.
I thought we were married.
No, but I'm just saying, I have a bubble.
I'm going to read the contract again.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, 2 feet at all times.
Yes. But I'm really, really hoping that... You're doing it!
I'm doing
Oh my
it.
God!
I honestly was doing nothing. I'm listening to you talk. I swear, you can watch the playback. I was not doing any of it. I swear. Not that time. I'm honestly watching you. Why are you getting so self-conscious? I literally was not doing anything. I was just looking at you. I promise.
You guys see what I have to deal with all day?
They'll let you know in the comment section.
Day.
That time I was not doing anything. I was just looking at you.
Okay, 1 out of how many times? Guys,
why are you
we're home together for the summer. Like, this is exhausting.
What are you gonna say? I'm ready to go.
I was trying to say, like, 20 times now, that I really hope that this average birthday party in the 80s contains clowns. Like, every 80s birthday party, I remember having the clowns come and doing, like, the balloon animals and the big old shoes.
That was very inspirational.
It was, and we pinned the tail
I want to
donkey.
see, in editing, if I remember, there was a street sign when we were driving to California, and it said, like, Millican Lane or Millican Avenue or something like that.
Did it?
I'll put it on here. It did.
You didn't tell me.
I'll put it on. You were asleep. I'll put it on here if I kept the video, the photo. I just thought that was kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video. And yes, we went on a family holiday and I slept a good portion because I didn't sleep the night before and I was tired.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm just saying I was tired.
This ain't okay. Here she tires.
Give me a word if you came here tonight with a family member.
Woo!
And if you came with a friend. Ooh, there's not as many with friends, but you're more enthusiastic. That's interesting, isn't it? The people who came with a friend, is anybody in a really long friendship? Give me a wave if you are. We've got people here. Oh, right in the front. How long have you two been friends? 15 years. Thank you for that. There was a lady the other day, shouted out 45 years. I said, wow, where did you meet? And she went, at birth.
No.
It's not your fucking mum, is it? I hear people are like that. My mum's my best friend. Yeah, you're not hers. She wants you to move out.
Absolutely.
But well done to all of the long friendships in the room. I'm very impressed by you. I'm also a little bit jealous of you. I have friends from comedy, friends from other jobs that I found. I don't have any friends from school. You wouldn't think you'd know why, but I know exactly why. When I was a kid and my birthday rolled around, my mum would say, would you like a party? Now, you have to remember that kids' parties when I was a child, very different to kids' parties now. For example, I have a friend who has an 8-year-old daughter. For her last birthday party, they hired somebody to do manicures and also a hot tub. So
yeah,
what
no.
you're doing, you're not Kardashians. But if you've got little ones now, maybe this is the kind of elaborate party that you have to put on. Maybe you hire a venue. Maybe somebody does the catering. Maybe a man you don't know comes in a weird outfit and plays with your children for money. You can call him a clown if you like, but my description is still valid. Come on in, kids. Pedo the clown has arrived. We're pretty sure he's all right, but don't sniff his flower just in case. At least you'd know if he was getting any of the kids to touch him in the wrong area, because it makes this sound.
She does that sound really good.
She does so well.
I fully expect at some point on this tour to start getting really angry emails from clowns, which I will then forward on to the police. I found another one for you. You're welcome.
Jacked up.
Did a show in Antwerp a while back, in Antwerp in Belgium, and just after I honked, a man on the front row, really quiet, really sinister looking, just went, "Do it again."
No. No.
So for him and for you.
She does that.
This is not the kind of party that was an offer to me, though, when I was a child. Let's gauge your age in the room. Give me a woo if you're under 40. 40 and above? There's a lot more of us. We can take them, can't we?
Absolutely.
The kind of party that was an offer to me in the 70s and the 80s would be this. 6 friends maximum. And that's the sort of amount I would have struggled to fill at that age. Somebody would have to bring their cousin just to make up the numbers. In your house, wasn't it always in your house? And your mum or a mum, someone's mum, would prepare the food. And by that I mean they would cut it all into cubes. So it could take part in the hedgehog. Anything that wasn't cut into cubes was cut on an angle, so you know you're at a party. That's how you know. I don't know if you know how this works as an adult as well. If you're ever at somebody's house and you're like, is it a party? Is it not a party? Look at the food. Is it cut on an angle? You're at a party. Or the biscuits fanned out on a plate. You're at a party. You don't do that for yourself, do you? You don't sit down in front of bake-off with a packet of pink wafers in your best plate. No. You put the full packet in, pull out the wrapper.
Let's go.
There'd also be party games. When there'd be party games, one of your toys would be wrapped up several times and passed around until some other takes it home. Someone would piss themselves, wouldn't they, always? Usually the same child at every party. And you'd all go home with a little bag of crap. That's a kid's party, isn't it? The 70s and the 80s right there. The other option, if I didn't want a party, would be this. So I'm from a place called South Shields. South Shields is near Newcastle. And in Newcastle is a department store called Phoenix, quite a fancy department store. And I had the option, if I wanted to, instead of a party, to go to Phoenix for the day with my mum, just the two of us. We go to the restaurant, which was not fancy. Any restaurant that starts with your own tray is not fancy. And I could choose anything I liked off the menu, which every single time I went was always the same thing. All I ever wanted was chips in a bowl. That's all I ever wanted. Because to me, the height of luxury was being able to have nothing else with your chips but other chips. Then we'd go to the toy department, I'd pick a toy, and we'd go home. Every single birthday I had as a child was spent in Phoenix. I never said yes to a party. I chose Phoenix over friends. Some would say chips over friends. Still sort of doing it now, and I regret not a thing. But every time I was invited to somebody else's birthday party as a kid, I always went. It's rude, really, isn't it, to go to others' parties, never have one of your own. I'd go to the party, I'd eat the cubed food, I'd win a prize, piss myself.
Wasn't expecting that.
I'd go home with a little bag of crap and an adult man's mobile number.
No mobile number back then.
Thanks for watching. You know, it'd be great.
Oh my goodness, I was hoping she would say, but maybe it's definitely more 90s than 80s, was the rollerblading or the roller skating. I remember going to the roller rink and the roller skating parties.
Those were the best.
They were the best. And then they would let you do rollerblades, so we'd rollerblade. But oh my goodness, yes, that was the parties. If they weren't at my house, that's what we did.
I mean, I'm sure there's some places in the world that still have the roller rinks as like a common activity, but even like for church, we would do that like at least once or twice a year. We'd book it or whatever. You have the music and the lights. And I always enjoyed that as someone that was a little very shy as a kid because you didn't have to like talk too much. You just kind of skated around and hey, or gotta keep going, bye.
We have 3 here. There's like a group of teachers that go out and roller skate at my school.
They're so cool.
They've invited me, but I'm good.
So
it's
cool.
like the whole new thing in California too. You roller skate down the PCH.
Well, that's always been a thing. But
you know.
Anyways, she was hilarious as always. Parties back then haven't really changed too much. Yes, you have these crazy people that do elaborate things, and it's always like the gender reveal, these crazy parties that start forest fires and whatnot.
I was just gonna say the forest fire starting one
does happen, unfortunately. But people do go way out. I still hate planning parties for our own kids. Now that they're a little older, it's just like, can we do a sleepover? Or can we just have friends over and do like a craft here and there? It's so much easier. But when they were younger, it's like, what do we do? How are we going to entertain these kids for 2 hours? We always wanted to be the parents where it's like, you can either stay here with your kid or you can just drop them off. Because these were all like, we knew the parents pretty well, or else that'd be kind of creepy. Like, so we always give them the option, stay here if you want, or just drop them off and have a few hours to yourself. We got them. But it was always a bunch of crap. But we always had the bag of stuff as well.
Like, we always had the party favors, and we always had like the loads of crafts. I mean, I remember our daughter had a cat party once, and so we bought all these like little mini kitten. I got them for a really good deal on Amazon, but like little stuffed animal kittens, and they made them little collars out of beads. And do you remember all those different things that they made for their cats? And then
you organized all
our
that.
son had all the like the little robot making ones. You found those like little robot
kits.
I mean, so we did it that way. I still remember though, I had one birthday party where we had a park in the middle of our neighborhood, and we walked across the park and we did it there, and that is all I remember, is we walked across the streets of the park.
Very memorable.
And that was my party, and my dad wasn't there, just my mom.
I've mentioned this before. I always hated birthday parties as a kid. Again, I was really shy, and so my mom made me do like 1 or 2, but I would rather just, just give me some presents. Let's just play a game here or something like that. Get some food. Much like her. Like, I did not want to do the birthday party.
Like, leave me alone. That's how I want him. Just don't.
We had a really cool sleep inside birthday party. I think my 8th birthday. I do remember that, even though I was probably terrified to do it. That was a lot of fun. But anyways, let us know what your favorite birthday party was. Did you like having birthday parties, or were you like me and like her, where you didn't really care for it? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye.